What up, it's Ty 1822. Back with another Smackdown review, and this episode was absolute horse shit. I know Road Dogg is a co-writer of Smackdown, and I ain't forgetting how bad it was when he was the head writer of Smackdown. Hashtag fire Road Dogg. But I'm still here to talk about what took place on this horrible episode of Smackdown because of one man, the final boss, who announced on Thursday he will show up in New Orleans on Friday for this show. So now let's talk about what took place on the episode of SmackDown. Cody Rhodes met backstage by Nick Aldis and told him, "You are pulled from the six-man tag match." And you heard from the crowd like, "Oh shit, we know what this means." He said, "No, put me back in and you got the power." He said, "I don't got the power because the final boss, The Rock, said so. So you got to see him later on." Good way to kick off SmackDown. Now I just wish I could say the rest for this show, but I just can't. First match tonight is Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy Uso. Now I was surprised this was a complete dub of a match. Jimmy Uso gets the victory over Drew McIntyre. Post match, Drew McIntyre takes out Jimmy Uso. Now I do know Drew McIntyre, he is disappointed in the original plans for him for WrestleMania. He scrapped it. I don't expect him to win the Elimination Chamber match. So hopefully they can find something for Drew McIntyre that will satisfy him for WrestleMania. The Miz and Carmelo Hayes. Why are these two a team? Road Dogg, I know this is your decision. They had a match against LA Knight, and R-Truth. This match was nothing. Shinsuke Nakamura takes out LA Knight, and that was enough for The Miz and Carmelo Hayes for the victory. I pray to God The Miz and Carmelo Hayes will not team up for the next couple weeks on SmackDown. That's a horrible idea. All Triple H had to do was put the belt on Carmelo Hayes as the new United States champion. And look at Melo today in a random ass match with The Miz. And Shinsuke Nakamura is washed, and this might go down as the worst reign ever as United States champion in the history of the WWE. Hell, even back to WCW. That's how bad this reign been with Shinsuke Nakamura. What's Triple H thinking about? You haven't done anything with him as a U.S. champion. And Shinsuke just not that guy anymore. Oh, I'm so sick of watching Carmelo Hayes booking on SmackDown. I wish this dude was still in NXT. Oh, let's move on. My biggest fear came true. Tiffany Stratton, I love her. She's not a babyface. I wish she was a tweener. And one of the last times she said, "Totos," I missed that from Tiffany Stratton. Her promo on Charlotte was average. Nia Jax comes out talking about you ain't gonna make it WrestleMania. She had a match against Candice LeRae. The match was a whole lot of nothing. And Tiffany decided to, dedicate a botched moonsault to Charlotte Flair, who did it plenty of times in her career. Tiffany Stratton gets the victory. Post-match beat down by Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Trish Stratus made an appearance to help Tiffany Stratton. It wasn't enough. And Nia Jax botched her Banzai drop. It was horrible. But I can't wait for Trish Stratus to team with Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae at the Elimination Chamber. It's always good to see my favorite female wrestler of all time, Trish Stratus. Liv Morgan was supposed to take on Naomi, but the match never became official. Liv and Raquel attacked Naomi and Bianca, and we know why, because originally this was supposed to be a match, but The Rock, so they said a match scrap, but it wasn't scrap. Well, basically you could say it still was scrap. So you still could say it was scrap, because they didn't actually have an official match. They'll just do it next week on SmackDown. That's my guess. Now let's get to the man we all been waiting for. The final ball, The Rock, came out to a thunderous pop. Came out to The Block is Hot from Lil Wayne. That popped me big time because I love that song. I remember that song first came out. I didn't show my age right there too. So, The Rock made an announcement in New Orleans. They will get another WrestleMania for the 100th time. Congratulations, New Orleans. I am so jealous of y'all. In Philadelphia, we only had 2. They had about 10 so far, lucky bastards. We didn't get Hill Rock. We didn't get Babyface Rock. We got Bipolar Rock, and I loved it. As he started to sing the Saints, when they march into town song. And then we got the final balls, the Hill Rock. So then the Rock decided I want to see the W champion Cody Rhodes. And this segment, it's a lot to take in, people. It was about 20 minutes of the Rock and Cody Rhodes out there with Rock doing most of the talking. And Rock talking about how, they became friends, both of their moms took a picture last year at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes, he decided I want Roman Reigns. When The Rock was like, I was trying to have this match with my cousin. It's box office, but you decided, no, I want Roman Reigns, and I still respect that, Cody Rhodes. And he was just going on about, I don't want the championship belt. I want your soul, Cody Rhodes. So I know a lot of people online like, hold up, what the hell is The Rock talking about? Because there was a lot of talk in this segment, about his family, and when both guys going, it's going to help his family at the end of the day. So when he said, I want your soul, Cody Rhodes, and I ain't worried about the championship belt, it got me thinking, okay, he said March 1st, the Elimination Chamber, I want your answer, Cody Rhodes. So it could be Cody Rhodes being a heel, of course. Turning on The Rock could lead to The Rock entering the Elimination Chamber match. Or having Roman Reigns enter it. I really don't know. But I'm very intrigued to see what they're going to do with Cody Rhodes and The Rock. Because I expect John Cena to win the Elimination Chamber match. So what they could do is, yes, he is going to turn him down at the Elimination Chamber and swerve us at WrestleMania, where Cody retains the championship belt against The Rock. He becomes Homelander Cody Rhodes. So a lot of things that's very intriguing for WrestleMania season. There going to be people out there that did not like this segment, and I understand because it was long as hell, but I did enjoy it. I love The Rock. Anytime I Rock on my TV, I'm always going to be invested in what he got to say. So we're going to see what's going to take place next week at the Elimination Chamber on March 1st. A show we cannot definitely miss. Now we know that The Rock will make an appearance. DIY came out there to cut a promo. And I'm like, holy shit. I went from the final boss, the great one, to DIY, really. And they were talking about, the outcome match with Pretty Dilly. Who gives a damn, man? Pretty Dilly and DIY. The match did not have a finish because of DQ. The Street Profits came out there. I love what they're doing, the Street Profits right now. The Motor City Machine Guns came out there also, but it wasn't enough. Street Profits took out everybody. I'm loving Montez Ford and Anna Dawkins' brand new attitude. And they need a brand new interesting, by the way. They better be the W Tag Team Champions at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Kevin Owens. Now, I did love this right here. Can't say a lot of that tonight, as you see during this review. You talk about the match against Sami Zayn at the Elimination Chamber. But then you see Sami Zayn with his family. Okay. I like this right here. I'm really looking forward to this match at the Chamber. And I got to say, with this build between these two, out of all their matches they had in the history between each other, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most because it's the best story that's being told between them. Now, some people might say, well, they did it in the Indies, so I ain't watched them in the Indies. All I know is the W. But because of WWE, this is the best build between Sami Zayn and KO. And I'm so happy it would not take place at WrestleMania also. The main event, Damian Priest teams with Braun Strowman versus Solo and Jacob Fatu. I will say this was the best match of the night by far. Finally, I had a match that I was able to sit down and enjoy because everything else tonight was just a whole lot of nothing. Once again, we're going to see why Solo and Fatu will feud because Jacob Fatu made a mistake to super kick Solo in the face, and that led to the Priest getting the victory. So, that's how we end SmackDown. Whew. Talk about one of the worst episodes ever in the history of the WWE. But I am looking forward to Solo and Fatu when they continue that build. I ain't wanna leave that part out. But yeah, man, I didn't expect the show to be this bad. Triple H, you got a clean house when it comes to creative. I don't see SmackDown get it any better. And also, it's a 3-hour show. Talk about a bad combination. And I bet a lot of people tonight is going to rip SmackDown apart, and they deserve it. So, if you watch SmackDown, give me your thoughts on the show. But I should expect what y'all going to say. I'll be shocked if someone in the comments be like, It was a good show, but you just never know. I will respond to everybody in the comment section as usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.